Okay, so we're playing 120 points versus 120 points. This is a battle for DS9, now renamed tengchaH. I have the green ship. That's the base. I won OP6, but I have the Playmates model. So I got 120 points. 60 points plus 4 extra points because those ships are not a faction. So 64 points for the station. I've got DS9, and then Koloth is defending it once more into the breach. Conmel to repair shields, Alexander to give battle stations when he gets wounded. So that's what's on the DS9. The Klingons all came off this, but for some reason it can't help this turn. So I just have the tengchaH to defend it. He's the flagship. Martok is on it. He's got Insha, and I got concussive charges and Sinon and Buka to. That's how it's looking. So 120 points, 64 for the station, and 56 for the bird of prey. And like I said, that Negvar, that's just decorative. It's in for repairs. Now facing me, I have a battleship, which is the flagship, Khan, and his followers are on that ship. So the Dominion have somehow resurrected Khan. What's on that battleship?
So it's the generic Jem'Hadar battleship. We've got the flagship card on it. Khan Singh, Joachim, a Breenade, Bohica, and a dorsal weapons array.
Brutal. And then what's on that Breen ship?
The supporting class. The Breen ship is over here. I've got Thought Pran as the captain, and Energy Dissipator.
Okay, that's it. Well, you got something to take down the shields anyway. And then
over here, I've just got the blank Cardassian on the
Keldon class?
Keldon class, and a Breenade.
Sweet. So there's 120 points there, 3 ships. Very good Dominion-wise, because you got one of each faction there. So it's looking pretty good. Bajor's in the middle. So we're, I guess, during that episode, Way of the War, the Klingons did gain control of the station, and they're trying to defend now against the Breen attack. So our opening moves, the Dominion is showing very good fleet formation and maneuvers. They all wheeled and stayed in attack formation perfectly. Came in, they all censoring, not censoring, what do you call that?
Banking.
No, the scan. Sorry, it's scan action, scan and stuff like that. My station did battle stations, and my bird of prey moved forward 4, and then sensor echoes 3 with Sinon, and yeah, that's how it's going. Okay, the Dominion fleet is closing in, and they're looking a little bit nervous about my Brill class scout ship. They've turned inward, and yeah, it's that's how it's looking. So we'll see how this goes. So that was incredible. Yeah, look at this, unbelievable. I fired first. I got 3 hits, 3 crits. He still had 5 shields. So I took his 5 shields down. He rolled his evade, didn't get his evade. The 1 crit that he got stunned Helmsman on his battleship, so he couldn't fire back. But he made up for it with the Keldon, because the Keldon fired, got like 1 hit, 1 crit. And I rolled 6 defense dice and only got 1 evade. And so I took a stunned Helmsman.
Not stunned Helmsman.
What's that? Oh no, sorry, I took an engine room fire. Sorry, so I treat all my turn maneuvers as red maneuvers. Oh yeah, that was the battleship that got it. So the battleship has no shields, and it's got, what do you call it?
6 hulls.
6 hulls still left. Okay, so it's not looking too bad. Okay, that's how it's looking. The tengchaH is actually doing some damage. His 2 ships did soft banks or whatever to get away from my ship, run away from a Brill. I hit him. What put the extra token on you again?
The other crit.
Oh, okay. Whatever it was.
It was called power disruption.
And what's the second crit on him?
I reduced my agility, structural damage.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the extra one you get from flagship is negated. Yeah, and then his dorsal weapons where he fired back and did no damage, but then the Breen ship got a hit on me. And I'd been thinking about using Buka, but now I'm glad I didn't, because now I'm going to need her this turn. But anyway, that's that's where it's at right now. So I'm actually doing some damage. That flagship still has 7 hull, so 4 hull.
4 hull left.
4 hull left. Okay, so that turn, his ships just moved. The battleship moved ahead. I don't know, was it 1 or 2? 2 to get rid of one of his what do you call that thing? Auxiliary token. And his other ship did a 3 and sensor echoed, and he got rid of his auxiliary token. My Burrell did a soft bank, and then sensor echoed out of the Breen's guns there, because those proved quite deadly. And I used Buka, so she repaired the 2 hull that I was damaged. So now I'm fully repaired thanks to Buka. But that's how it's looking right now. Okay, so his battleship moved and he re-enabled his weapon. I did a turn and re-enabled my weapon, and his Keldon is turning around, and that Breen ship moved. So we're just turn burning around Bajor there, and the station is just. Yeah, I don't think I got a shot. 1 second, I might actually have a shot. No, I don't have a shot. I'm close. Anyway, we're ready to fire. Okay, so we're still circling Bajor. It's just a great big circle going on. The first pass was completely disrupted, so they're trying to regroup their ships, and I'm going back in to disrupt them, but this time I don't have Inch and I don't have Buka, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we're still moving and shooting here. The Breen ship took a shot on the Burrell but didn't hit it. I was just millimeters from shooting that battleship, and that is how it is looking right now. So yeah. People on the station are like, when's this battle getting here? Hey, people on the station are just watching the battle. This is like on TV. Well, they're looking at the windows. The Burrell is chasing the battleship. Everybody fired at the Burrell. The battleship fired with the dorsal weapons array. The Breen ship fired. The Keldon class fired. Nobody hit it, but the Burrell hit the battleship. Got another crit. What was the crit?
Jostle navigator. If I overlap with somebody,
you're going to die. Or no, you just get another damage. Because you still have 2 hit points left?
Correct.
Yeah, so he's down to 2 hit points. But, yeah, that's... little tiny Burrell just chasing that battleship around. But my maneuvering options are getting limited here. Okay, wow. The Breen ship and the Keldon were just trying to knock me off the tail of that battleship, and they did. But I sensor echoed and got behind the Breen and fired first on the Keldon. He had lost his shield before, and he only had 1 shield, and I got 5 hits, so I took care of his shield and went right through his hull and blew him to pieces before he could fire back. So now things are looking not too bad, actually, because yeah, that was
90 against 120.
That was.
It's only so we'll have more glory.
That's right. The station hasn't even engaged yet, and my 54 points or 56 points of Burrell is doing quite well.
How many points did you have to pay for that divine blessing before the game?
My rolling has been very good, so I gotta say. Except for when I rolled some of the days against Dan. But other than that, I had Buka to help me. Okay, so the battleship is within an inch of its life, thank goodness. The Breen ship fired at me, didn't do any damage. Yeah, that's kind of where it's looking right now. So, yeah. Okay, so the battleship is within an inch of its life, thank goodness. The Breen ship fired at me, didn't do any damage. Yeah, that's kind of where it's looking right now. So, yeah. Okay, so I move ahead 4. Now the battleship, you don't see it anymore. It wasn't destroyed. It was within 1. He knew that I was going to destroy it, so he just moved off the table. So thematically, it withdrew instead of being destroyed because it had no chance whatsoever. No chance. So he just denies me the kill. The Breen ship is still falling in behind me. I sensor echoed a little bit out of its way. The station is still looking pretty good there. Did you still want to continue, Dan, or do you want to?
No, I'm just going to pull off too.
Yeah, he's just going to pull off too. So the attack on the station has not succeeded. It never happened. When Keldon class was destroyed, a Breen ship was beat within 1 inch of its life and left. And the station was never fired on, was never in any danger. Yeah, 54 points of Brel.
But in terms of rattling of the sabers, the Dominion lost one ship, which has never mattered to them, and they pulled back. So
Yeah.
pretty much testing the defenses is all it was.
No, defense is pretty good. But yeah. No, I'm happy with that as well.